Apple secretly wasted $10 billion and has nothing to show for it. Over a full decade, according to Bloomberg's reporting in 2024, Apple burned through roughly $1 billion every single year on a secret project most people only heard whispers about. That is nearly one-fifth of their entire annual research and development budget. Gone. On a car nobody ever drove. By the end of this video, you will know exactly why Project Titan failed, including the internal power struggles that paralyzed the team for years, the one manufacturing problem Apple could never solve, and the real strategic reason Apple killed the car in February 2024 that almost nobody is talking about. This is not a story about a failed product. This is a story about ambition, ego, and what happens when the world's most valuable company forgets its own rules. Let's start at the beginning. Apple launched Project Titan in 2014 with a simple and almost laughably bold internal mission. Build a car so good it makes Tesla look like a prototype. That is not me editorializing. Bloomberg's analysts who reported on the project's collapse in March 2024 described Apple's core belief as exactly that they could create a better car than Tesla and the rest of the automotive industry combined. Think about what that means for a second. In 2014, Tesla was already years into production. The Model S existed, real people were driving it, and Apple looked at that and said, "We can do better." That confidence is what built the iPhone. It is also what killed the car. Here is how it started. Steve Jobs had actually floated the idea of an Apple car years earlier, before his death in 2011. When Tim Cook took the reins and the company needed its next big swing, cars became the answer. Apple hired aggressively. They pulled engineers from Tesla, from Ford, from GM, from battery startups you have never heard of. At its peak, Project Titan had over 1,000 people working on it. 1,000 people. And almost none of them agreed on what they were actually building. That is the first and probably most underrated reason this project died. The internal war over direction was relentless. According to reporting from the New York Times in 2024, the team was fundamentally split into two camps for years. One group wanted to build a fully autonomous vehicle with no steering wheel, no pedals, a machine that simply took you where you needed to go. The other group wanted something more realistic, a